Hello my beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite baby girl, Maid. Guys, I just finished the photo shoot for my birthday, so I wanted to make this video, but I've been postponing it because I was so angry, and I just thought, let me just cool, let me just chill out, let me just take my time to make this video. Yes guys, it's about we Nigerians. Why? I mean, my Nigerian people, why is it that any opportunity, anything at all, like, Nigerians overdo things? Like, we overdo it and we spoil it for people that genuinely need it. It's about this certificate of sponsorship visa that is going on, guys. Like, some people, not everyone, but most. When I mean most, I am talking about like 80% of the people that came to the UK with this certificate of sponsorship to come here to the UK and work as a healthcare assistant. We can't find them anymore, guys. Not me. I mean, the company cannot find them. Like, they've disappeared. They worked for like 2-3 days and they disappeared. Firstly, guys, like, now you will remove your cap. You will remove it for us. We that we are here now, for you to run away from your workplace just working for 2 to 3 days, it simply means you are not finding it easy. It simply means you can't do it. So now you know what we are going through here, because you Nigerians just think, oh, it's so easy here, oh, they are just picking money on the floor, on the tree. Now you know that it is not moi moi. But to be honest, guys, it's not funny. I am making this video for people that are coming, just for them to know that if you are a lazy person, don't come here with the certificate of sponsorship to come and work as a healthcare assistant. If you are the bossy type, this job is not for you. If you are someone that cannot tolerate things, this job is not for you. And when I mean tolerate things, I mean, if you can't, if you're not patient, like, if you don't have that patience, if you are so intolerant, this job is not for you. And I will tell you why this job is not for you. Because this job is not for you, and that is why you will come and work for 2 to 3 days and disappear. And one thing you guys don't understand is that you are disappearing thinking, oh, you have the visa on your on your passport, so you can still enjoy life around. Firstly, these people that has given you the certificate of sponsorship and you've disappeared, they are sending your names to the home office, and automatically your visa will be cancelled. So you will be going with a visa, going around with a visa that is not valid anymore in the home office, on the system. It's not going to be valid anymore because they've reported you guys. And now they are a bit skeptical about, employing people from Nigeria. And you see why you have ruined things for people that really genuinely really need this certificate of sponsorship, people that really wants to do this job. You just ruin things. Like, Nigerians, everywhere we go, we ruin things. A lot of opportunities in this country as well, like, we have ruined it. Like, we overdo things. Don't come here with this certificate of sponsorship if you don't have that mind of caring for people, if you're not the caring type. And let me tell you one thing about this job. This job is very challenging, I can tell you, but at the same time, if you are this type that love caring for people, you will not see any big deal in this job. And that's number one. Number two, if you always have it at the back of your mind that if this person is my mother, if this person is my father, how am I going to treat them? If my mother pull on herself due to old age or sickness, she can't do things, she can't do all of these things by herself, am I going to leave my mom in that mess? What will you do? If this person is your mother or your father, how will you treat them? Are you going to leave them like that? No. So if you start having that at the back of your mind, you will not see any big deal in this job. It is not an easy job for someone that is very lazy. And let me tell you, if you are this bossy type, how can she be controlling me? How can this little girl? Listen, you drop your age before coming to this country. Because we Nigerians, honestly, we are so fond of, oh, she's just a child, she's just a baby, you cannot be controlling me, I'm not your mate. Please drop your mates. If you're coming here, drop it at the airport. Because once you come into this country, even if you are a manager in Nigeria, or you manage a whole company, before coming here, I'm sorry, brother, my sister, nobody knows you here. Your manager shoulder pad, you drop it at the airport before coming to this country. Or your shoulder pad, drop it, because this country will humble you. And this job will humble you, because nobody knows you. No one is your mother here. You are nobody's mother or father here. And you are nobody's brother or uncle or sister. No one knows you here. That's the funny part. Nobody knows you here. This is a country that you call you call an old person by their name. There is nothing like Mommy Lillian or Daddy or Ma Lillian, or all this kind of respect that we give ourselves in Nigeria. Or you'll be expecting someone to call you, oh, mommy or grandma. You see, forget it. That will not happen here. And you will not be surprised that even your manager, your firstborn, is older than your manager. Yes, that is it in this country. Your manager, your own firstborn is even older than your manager. But you will get that manager, telling you what to do. And it is not that they are telling you what to do, but this is the job. It is a teamwork. They tell you, oh, please, can you get that for me? Can you do that? Can you do this? Can you do that? I mean, are you going to look at her and be like, look at this small girl telling me to go and pick something, or telling me to go and get something? Even the nurses, you will be older than the nurses, or you might be older than them. And especially in this country, we really have young nurses, very young nurses. So possibly you might be working with a nurse that you are much older than her. She will tell you to get some things. She will tell you to do things, and you cannot just look at her and be like, why can't you go and do it? Am I your mate? Or kind of, please drop your age when you are coming. This job is not for you. If you are this type of a person and you cannot handle it, if you cannot handle disrespect, because you might think it is disrespect because of the way we are brought up, which I understand, but I'm letting you know that all of this respect that we call respect in Nigeria, it doesn't work here. Don't bring it here. Don't bring it here, because this job will really humble you. And even this country, even if not this job, any job you choose to do in this country will humble you. Let me tell you the things you will be expecting to do as a healthcare assistant. Where will I start from? Okay, fine. So it depends on wherever ward you are fixed to work. If you're working on the labor ward or a postnatal ward, this baby ward, you don't have to do any washing, like washing an adult or changing an adult and stuff like that. So you will be expected to, after delivery, after women deliver a baby, you'll be expected to, clean the room, clean the bed, get all the bloody linens, put them away, clean everywhere, and then you call the cleaner to come, and the cleaner will just clean the floor and clean the toilet and everything. So just that type of job, you just all you would be doing is stocking up all the syringes, the catheter, and you'll be expected to twerk a patient as well, like a mom, some mom that give birth with an epidural or operation. They usually numb their down below, and they will insert a catheter, because once they are numbed, they cannot feel any sensation of weeing or doing stuff. So they normally put catheter for them, so that their urine can go through through there. So once they are fine, once they are able to get up, and once you try to walk them around, you see that they are very stable, they are able to stand up and walk by themselves. So you'll be expected to twerk them, and twerking means you will remove the catheter. Yes, and you will tell them what the procedures of this twerking, and what is expected of them after twerking. And once you twerk them, you will check as well their void, how many they must pass, like 250 mils void, like twice. So you need to monitor all of this. So but on an adult ward, or like a general medicine ward, or nursing home, a nursing home, or domiciliary care, you will be expected to wash a patient. You'll be expected to change poo. I mean, poo, like even in your dream you will be seeing poo. That is the height of the poo you will be cleaning all the time. Like in a day, you might have 25 patients on the ward, and you might be assigned to work with just maybe like 8 patients, because it's not going to be just you on the ward. And some ward, let me tell you, some wards you will be the only one on shift at night, but during the day they do get more staff. But even during the day, we might be short of staff. You might end up being the only one on the ward, and you'll be expected to support the nurses with changing all that patient, changing, washing, and patients, they are human. I mean, they pull here and there, they wet the bed here and there. You are expected to check them regularly, change their pad, you clean their poo, and you're not allowed to be squeezing your nose to make your clients feel bad. You are not expected to do all of that. You can't be squeezing. You need to even communicate with them, and let them feel good, let them you clean them, and you clean them like you are cleaning yourself down below. Because some people will just clean and still leave some poo around the corner. Like, this job is just about, passion. Do you really have passion for this job? Do you really love this job? Do you love what you do? Do you love caring for people? This job is just caring for people. This is care. It's care. It's all about care. It's all about care. Be it the nurses. I've watched a YouTube video before, and she's a nurse. She also came from Nigeria. Not Nigeria, I think she came from one of the African countries. Yeah. And she came to work here as a nurse, actually. But nurses, when they come to this country, they will not put them to start giving medication or doing IVs yet. They will have to work as an healthcare assistant first, until they pass their OSCE test, and also until they get their PIN. Yeah, so once they pass their OSCE test, they get their PIN and all of that, then they can now work as a nurse. So this nurse happens to be one of them. And well, now she's not a nurse, she's got a pin and everything. So this video, she was just talking about her experience when she was working as a healthcare assistant, and she was even analyzing healthcare assistants a as a maid. I just couldn't get this off my head. Did you just call a healthcare assistant a maid? She said healthcare assistant job is a maid, and as a maid, but your type of maid is a professional maid. See analysis. See mentality. See how people think. Even you as a nurse, are you telling me, because as an NHS nurse, you still have to work with your healthcare assistants. You have to change the pool together, you have to clean them, you have to change their bed linen, you have to, it's all about care. So are you telling me, oh, you are a professional maid nurse? Like, are you for real? This is a care job. Be it being a doctor, or you are a nurse, or you are whatever your role is, this job, what you are doing is caring for people. It's all about care. But our job role might just be different. But this is care. You are caring for people. So if you as a nurse, if you're finding it difficult, and you are seeing the job of you caring for people, and you are seeing it as a maid, you are seeing it as, oh, this is a professional maid job, like you are a maid. Guys, this country, this job will humble you, because I cannot believe that you are calling the job that you got a pin, and you are calling it a professional maid job, and you are calling your own HCAs. And these are the type of nurses that you work with them, and they make your life as an HCA so miserable. They would not even want to help you change patients, or they would not want to help you clean a patient or anything. They will just stand there at in front of the drug trolley and be giving medication till their blood drop. That is what they do. This type of nurses, they are the ones that will make your life hell. So, and guys, and I'm not, your role again as a healthcare assistant, you will check your patient's poo. And when I say check your patient's poo, you need to check the type. Is it type 1? We have type 1 to 7. Is it type 1? Is it 2, 3, or is it 4? Urine as well. We do fluid balance. You will check what their intake, you will document their intake, and you will document what they've their output, what their output is. Like, guys, it's a whole lot depending on which ward you're working on. So it's a whole lot. So, but be expected to do all of these things. And also, you might be working as a oh, I forgot what they call this place, like a charity something, but there they look after end of life patients that they already know the dates that they would die, especially like a cancer patients. You might be working with them, and your role there, you will be expected, you're just gonna be there to support the nurses, to make them comfortable. You wash them, and change them, you roll them, you reposition them from side to side to back, you reposition them, you help them with, they are just there, they are just expecting them to die. And when they die, you'll be expected to clean them, to do the last office for them, which is, you will wash their dead body, you will dress them up. There are some things, you feel some form if they've got jewelry on and stuff like that, and whatever they've got, if they got catheter on, or they've got anything on, you are not expected to remove anything on them. Just document what you can find on them, and you pack them, you wear the gown for them, and you know, just you tidy them up and cover them up, and you call the porter to come and pick them up to the morgue. So guys, like, if you are someone that you cannot deal with all of these things because you will be seeing dead body a lot, yes, you'll be seeing dead body, you will be seeing poo, like, you know, if you're someone that you've got phobia, like you cannot deal with all of these things. There are even some things that I haven't mentioned, but I don't want this video to be super long, but I'm just you know, pinpointing the major things you should be expecting as a healthcare assistant. So if you cannot cope with all of these things, please stop applying for this certificate of sponsorship visa, which is the healthcare or social worker certificate of sponsorship visa. Please, because you cannot come here, and with this job, even if you want to leave, even if you get here and you don't like where you are working at the moment, you can, you know, politely resign, let them know you are leaving. But before you resign, you need to find another job. And finding another job, after you find another job, you need to let them secure you another certificate of sponsorship first before you resign from this, you know, your current job, so that, you know, then you will just fall on the new certificate of sponsorship with your new employer. But if you just leave work like that without letting them know, you know, resigning, do the proper thing, the right thing to do, you are spoiling your visa and you are spoiling your name either, because they are forwarding your details to the home office, and the on the system, you are in this country illegal because they've removed that visa, so you are here illegally, and that stigma is there on the system. They've recorded everything that you run away, you just, so they are now seeing it as Nigerians are just using that opportunity to come to this country, but they are actually not ready to work. They just want to find means of coming to this country. Don't forget that you would want to apply for your leave to remain in this country one day. It's only if you feel like, okay, you want to go back to Nigeria. But if you're not going back to Nigeria, you cannot just be here in this country forever. You want to have your stay, you want to, you know, you want a better life for yourself. So do you now want to apply for your leave to remain in this country, and they see your life on that system, that you actually came with a visa that you did not actually that you lied, kind of, and they will refuse your application of wanting to stay in this country. I mean, think about things before you do it. Do things the right way. Stop reading things for people that genuinely need it. So don't let me make this video super long. Yeah, so this will be the end of today's video. If today is the first time on my channel, what are you waiting for? I do lifestyle, I do motherhood, I do, guys, I do a little bit of everything. Anything, any information that I feel like is very useful, is helpful, I still bring it on here. So if you like what I do here, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you haven't, and please do not forget to turn on the bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love ya.